That's good. I'm glad I'm having a good time doing it. Something happened funny to me last week that I want to share with you guys. I was walking around doing my plumbing inspection at 360 East 88th Street. It's a very large 30-story plus condominiums on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. This is the type of building I was telling you about where every owner, every person you meet in that building is an owner. And this is the type of clientele that we're aiming to have as our client all the time. And I was talking to the resident manager, Anthony. And I was asking him how everything was going, how he was liking the job. And he was very happy with the progress. He said the work went very well. And I asked him if he could help get us paid, because at that point they hadn't paid us. There was some issues with the engineer not signing the job. He said he would take care of that. I said, well, great, thanks. Mission accomplished. And then he stopped me. He said, listen, Dan, he said, I have to tell you something. And usually when that happens, there's bad news coming. So I was like, uh-oh, what do we do? And he said he's been the manager of that property for 16 years. In all those years, he's been involved with countless projects and other contractors. He's never had a more professional crew working in his building than our crew. And I was like, wow, that's, people don't often go out of their way to compliment you. So I took that as a great compliment, first of all, to what we're doing, because we had just spoken about how we wanted you guys to be professional. And it specifically pointed out Fabian. He said, that Fabian guy's solid gold. Fabian Leacock, he says, solid gold. He says, he always kept him in the loop. He asked him about when he was running his pipes, where he should run them, if he's okay with it. He cleaned up after himself, him and his men. And he also went out of his way to point out every one of his crew members was the same way, very courteous, respectful, and he really didn't even know that he was there. And that tell you what, that made me very happy, all right? Because it shows that what we're doing is working. It also speaks to the leadership of what we're doing here. And I'd actually like to recognize some people tonight, and I'm going to do that. Vinny Lagozo, Anthony Lagozo, Dean Walker, LaQuat. I want you guys to stand up for a second. All right, if you can. You guys are excellent leaders. You're doing great jobs, and you're setting great examples for all of the men. All right? I want to thank you personally, all you guys, and I'd like to give you guys a round of applause. Thank you. Appreciate it. We do. All right, you guys can sit. Fabian Leacock, Ignacio, please stand up. Ignacio Hurtado. Ignacio, you here? My man. Is Leonard Roberts in the room? Leonard here? He's on his way, right? He said he was coming? Okay, Leonard. Okay, you got to introduce yourself to me later, right? Alroy Daniels. All right. First of all, what's your position? How long you been here? Say your name, your position, how long you been here. I want to hear from you guys. Okay, and you're foreman. Go ahead. 5 months. Great job. Okay, who else? Alroy.
4 years.
4 years. Excellent. And who's the other guy? Leonard. Stand up, Leonard. You're fairly new to us, right?
1 month.
1 month. All right, well, you know now. All right? Anyway, thank you, guys. Thank you for the great job on that. All right, there's a few other people. I have to do this, all right? This is something I want to do. Alroy, stand up a second. Alroy, I understand that you're developing into a leader. You're taking charge of the site, especially when Fabian is leaving. You're making it your business to make sure the work gets done. Your supervisor was talking really good about you. That's something what we need. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's exactly what we need from you guys, is to take charge. Even if it's not your position, you're taking responsibility. That's a great job. Thank you, Alroy. Donald Oswald. Feedback I'm getting from Dean and from Vinny and from Anthony is exceptional, all right? You're handling yourself well. You're accepting every responsibility we give you, and you're growing as a leader every day. Thank you. Well, I was going to call another guy, but he's not here. We'll talk about him after. Mark Clay. Mark, over at Clearview. Dean tells me that you're stepping up. You're really getting to know the wiring. Stand up a second, first of all. Tell me your name, how long you've been here.
Mark Clay, been here 11 months and a couple of weeks, almost a year.
Right?
You know, it's time to step up.
All right, well, that's exactly what we need. Thank you so much. You're learning the job. Keith George. Keith George, please stand up. Keith George is a master welder. He earned his master's license in welding. All right? Keith, we're going to be looking for you to mentor some of the younger guys. You willing to take that responsibility? Yes, sir. Well, thank you for what you're doing. You're very professional. We appreciate it. All right. The other guy that I was going to talk about is not here. We'll talk to him privately. Anyway, I just wanted to really point out to you guys that this is exactly what we're trying to accomplish. It shows that we can expand, all right? We had this challenge we put in front of you. You guys are stepping up. And as soon as the infrastructure capabilities are ready, we're going to blow this thing up. We're going to double the size of this room. We're going to have more people in, and we're going to be unstoppable. People are going to be dying to come and work for us. People are going to be lining up to do business with us. And we're going to build a legacy here that'll be remembered forever. All right, thank you. All right, let's get into some learning.